the offense tonight?
It certainly doesn't help, when you're leading scorers here, but I mean that wasn't that's part of the game. So.
Was there anything to just not the continuity factor of not being there? I mean, every line was different.
Yeah, I thought that probably early in the game you could tell that we probably weren't all on the same page. With some different guys in the lineup and maybe not understanding some of our reads out there and just kind of jumping in and trying to make an impression. I thought we got caught a couple of times, but I thought as the game went on, from a systems perspective, we got better. I thought we got out of our zone a lot cleaner. We took care of our own zone a lot better. It's just a tight game. It was a tough game to create offense in. That's the way they play. You got to be really patient with them, and they were real patient tonight. More patient than we were.
You don't see teams able at either level to play defense that well. I mean, a 2-1 lead, and they were never in trouble.
Yeah, that's their bread and butter. That's the way they play. That's a really patient game. That's what we talked about before the game. Is that if you kind of try to press too much, you're going to put yourself in bad situations, and they capitalize on that. But they're not going to make a lot of mistakes, so you have to be patient on them. And I thought that at the end of the day, we did a good job on our forecheck. We created some stalls on them because they're a really good team on their breakout. But we weren't able to play heavy enough over the puck in their zone to get extended offensive zone play time and win some one-on-one battles for second chance opportunities.
What about, were you happy with the performance overall of the two new additions to your team tonight in Larson and Ristolainen?
Yeah, I thought they played well. I mean, it's just a matter of them getting on the same page as everybody else. Not that they were on their own page, but I think we got to build up some continuity between our lines and between our D pairings. Everybody's got to understand their role and kind of go through this a lot at this level, but it's going to be important for us moving forward.
Ristolainen specifically comes out, lays a big hit, takes a penalty there, trying to maybe give a first impression.
Yeah. Wasn't the start we wanted, and it was one of those situations where, maybe that's what he thought we wanted him to do, where they went out the weak side and he went down there, and that's a little bit further than we probably wanted to go, and obviously don't want to take a penalty that early in the game, but I thought from the standpoint of just all-out compete level, he's really good, and he's got a heavy shot. He doesn't lose any battles, and he's going to be a guy that I thought he made a lot of good passes coming out of the zone too. So it's just a matter of getting used to the way we play here and getting on the same page as the other players.
The one where he pinched in, gave up the 2-on-1 that Salter did a nice job on. What do you think of that play? I mean, because pinching in is a tough thing for a guy to learn. Takes the mental sort of aspect.
Well, he's got to make sure he's got some coverage there from our third forward, depending on whether we're coming off of offensive zone play or from our forecheck. All sorts of situations happen in a game, and if we get everybody caught low, he's just got to take the rush there and let our guys hunt back. He probably jumped a little bit early there and gave up an opportunity. Salter played it well, and mistakes are going to happen. I don't mind that sort of thing. If they're effort mistakes, that's fine. It's just a matter of, like I said, getting here and understanding how we want him to play that. I think he did probably want to make an impression, and he did.
Well, obviously you do, but how do you get under Chadd Cassidy going?
Well, I think a big part of it is going to be, we're trying.
Not trying to single those two guys out.
No.
Numbers are not what you need.
Well, and that's, if you look at the way that we lined everybody up tonight, we tried to mix in some of the younger guys with some veteran presence and give them an opportunity to show what they can do, or get them through some shifts that maybe they would have struggled with in the past, or create a little bit more offense, and they haven't been able to do that. So that's going to be a huge part going forward. We're going to need those guys to produce, and we know Kevin can. He was real good for us last year before going out with the injury. Sunders got a lot of speed and had a nice chance tonight that he missed the net on, but we got to get those guys going, and they got to take the lead and maybe play a little bit more relaxed now that they're playing with some older players.